What is up, War Gang? It's your boy coming at you with some more Epic the Musical. What's this? What is this saga called? The Cersei Saga? Yeah, the Cersei Saga, y'all. Just finished up, I don't remember what the Ocean, which ended real rough with us losing most of the crew. I don't remember how. I think he said it's like 40 guys left. Poseidon showing up and just ton of amazing callbacks that I loved. Just a great plot twist. Nice action like that last the ruthlessness. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. I'm never gonna forget that quote. I love that, and I'm hyped to see what we're going into next. I don't remember. I know the name Cersei. I don't know if she's a god or I feel like she's not a god. She's like a witch or something like that. But I feel like that name has been used across a lot of forms of media. So I'm not really sure what to expect with this, but I'm hyped for it. So that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get right into it with the first one, Puppeteer.
Captain, I have something that I must.
It's another one of those instrumentals that I feel like I've heard that before, but maybe slowed down or sped up. Sounds familiar.
Confess something that I must get off my chest. Until it is said, I cannot rest. Captain,
you really gosh, go make sure this island is secure.
But Captain,
there's only so much left we can endure.
I love it. I love that it's to the point where he's like, I don't want to hear nothing else from you, man. I don't even care. Just go do something. There's only so much else we can endure, but it really is it's only so much more of you I can take. What is he gonna confess though? Is he trying to leave, abandon the crew? He done with this?
Whatever you need to say can wait some more. Of that I'm sure.
Okay.
You really gets back so soon. Where's the rest of your crew? And by the gods, what happened to you?
I like that. That little slight the change in the song right there. Where it went from kind of somber and sad to it's starting to pick up we're getting back into the problems and the actions. Or it's okay, that's enough being sad. Now it's time for your next issue that you got to deal with.
We came across a palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. To greet it was our choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside.
What did this palace hide?
Sir, since we left home, we faced a variety of foes from a wide range of places. Gods, monsters, you know the roster. Hostile creatures that we could resist. But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
What was it?
A woman.
What?
She had us in just...
The what? The what? This man was like, what? Yeah, that was one of those moments where it was Odysseus perfectly just voiced what I was feeling. Cause I see with the animatic and what it was showing and how he's talking about, oh, this is worse than everything we faced, the Cyclopses and all the other monsters. And it showed something that looked like, I thought it was going to be Venom. And it is just a woman. That's so for a crew full of men, yeah, there's no greater weakness than a woman. Yeah, Hey, that no matter what time period, no matter what story, mythology, ain't nothing make a man weaker than a woman. Let's go back. The way this man was like, what?
To a power like this.
What was it?
A woman.
What?
She had us in just 2 words.
Come and shine.
Damn.
Welcome to the best part of your life. Go ahead and rest wherever you like. I've got you. Don't worry, Circe's got you now.
Hey, I can't even lie. I can't even lie. After everything that has happened, being on that ship for so long around all these hard-legged men, I would have been, as soon as I heard I got you, she would have had me. She would have had me. She would have had me.
You like. I've got you. Don't worry, Circe's got you now.
Only I stayed outside, but the rest went in.
Take a seat. Let me bring you something to eat.
I like this beat too.
I bet you're tired from the years spent on your feet. I've got you. Don't worry, Circe's got you now.
By the time they ate, it was far too late. For inside the meal,
Think of your past.
she had cast a spell.
And your mistakes.
They began to squeal
They'll be the
and grow
last
snouts and tails.
mistake.
I remember this. She turns them into like pigs, I think, and they get hunted by like wolves or something. I know they get turned into pigs. I remember this. I remember that much.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer.
I like that. I like so she spinning. No, I'm not. I'm not a player. I'm not a player. I ain't a part of this game. I'm up here. I'm the puppeteer. I don't play. I puppeteer. Like they like y'all singing and doing your musical thing, but y'all be sliding like some bars in there. I like that.
All the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
They transformed,
This is the price.
and it wasn't quick.
We paid
She
it.
turned our men
The world is lost.
from men to pigs.
And to forgive.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
We have to go save them.
No, we don't.
Okay. She was serving pig at the beginning. So she's serving them man the last man.
Look at all we've lost and all we've learned.
Hold on. Did he say no we don't have to go save them?
No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer,
We
yeah.
have to go save them.
No, we don't. Look at all we've lost and all we've learned. Every single cost is so much more than what we've earned. Think about the men we have left before they're none. Let's just cut our losses, you and I, and let's run.
Of course I'd like to leave now.
Yeah, he was about to leave. He was about to say, let's just be done with all this, man, and let's just but where you gonna go, really? But yeah, typical. I can't remember. Eurycles. He said, "The hell with those men, man. Like we've already lost so much. Let's just take what we got left and let's go." And I can't at this point with what they've lost. Like it's like he's starting to sound more and more rational. Like it's like at this point, bro, we've lost so much. Let's just add this to the list and go. It's like you're in such a deep hole. It's like this is just one more drop in the bucket. But still, man, you gotta try. You gotta try to save them. You gotta try.
It's you and I, and let's run.
Of course I'd like to leave now. Of course I'd like to run. But I can hardly sleep now, knowing everything we've done. There's no length I wouldn't go if it was you I had to save. I can only hope you do the same.
What kind of bird that is? That's the wings on the feet. I don't know what god is that? What god is that? It's like he's like the main, like the most Ain't no other god you can recognize just from their feet. That's his thing. I can't remember what his name is. He delivers messages and stuff. Like that's what is his name?
You I had to save. I can only hope you do the same.
I can hear her still,
No one will find.
and her voice deceives.
No way between.
What if she can't be killed?
My name's and
Will you
I.
choose to leave?
Their loving queen.
I don't know.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer.
She's a clever witch.
And then she getting it. I like that little jig she hit just there. Like she feeling herself. I like that. I like this might open arms, still up there, like open arms, ruthlessness, but just her like, which I mean it makes sense. Like you're the you got that allure for men. It's of course you got like some swag and some charisma about your character, but like just her character, not necessarily the whole song, but her parts in it and just her character, I love, man. It's like it's one of the tops for me.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm a puppeteer.
She's a clever witch,
This is the price.
and she's hard to slay.
We paid it all.
It's a game of wits,
We draw the line.
but you don't have to play.
Watch from above.
I have to try.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm a puppeteer, yeah.
Is that it?
Come inside.
Damn.
Welcome to the best part of your
That was Puppeteer, and I love that. Cersei, yeah, like I see how she lured them in, and she would have had me. She would have been had me. When I seen her hit that little jig, I would have been like, hey, yeah, you got all the power. I love that. So what we got? What we at next? Puppeteer. Wouldn't you like? All right, wouldn't you like? Very like quick change in tone. Let me make sure I click the right song. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Wouldn't you like? She's messing with
I must say, what a brilliant speech you gave.
Who goes there?
Just a friend who could help you save your men.
Okay, this isn't her. This is the what is his name? I know this. This is a god I know. I just cannot remember his name, man. The messenger god. I know that much. Let me turn the subtitles off of this one because it's got its own.
Like Circe is not to be messed with. You want to beat her, you need the blessing of a certain god. Divine intervention, someone who's not afraid to send a message. Hermes?
Hermes! That's his name. I would have got it. I would have got it if he hadn't said it eventually. But Hermes, like, I like how he's kind of like fucking with him. Like he's like the little trickster element to him. Because like as far as I've seen the depictions of Hermes, I don't know if he's like a trickster element to his like whatever, but like he's always like a playful kind of like chill dude. So I like that they like start off like he putting his hood over his head and he tapping him, like showing him as like that, giving him that playful kind of energy.
Not afraid to send a message. Hermes? Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words?
And then he got the hipster glasses on. Okay.
Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be hurt. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night.
I'm gonna have to go back because I ain't really listening to the words, but like I like his style, man. Instantly, the charisma that like we just saw in Cersei, this feels like the male counterpart to that. I like that. Just the way he come in, like, and the way he came in smooth with it with the like the bop, and he dancing with Odysseus. Yeah, this feels like the male counterpart to Cersei. Like I feel like this is whatever he's there for is to like help Odysseus combat Cersei. It's definitely got to be that. Because he said, what do you like? When you like some power to use more than words or something?
Like to have some of the magic, wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. She can turn you to an animal that'll end up on a plate.
Hey, I like the way he hit that note.
She can almost make you fall in love like you're on your 100th date. She can conjure up a monster that'll grind you to the bones. She has all the ways to hurt you when you take her on a love. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred?
Okay, and something somebody told me, and I'm noticing it now. With the gods, because they're gods, can produce their own chorus. Like, if you notice, for like the regular people when they're singing, if it's a chorus in the background where it sounds like it's more than one person, it is literally more than one person. Like for Odysseus, or like for Eurycles, when he's like singing on the ship, and like for luck runs out and the crew starts to sing along, that's when it builds to a chorus. But for the gods, like Athena, Poseidon, and now Hermes, when you hear a chorus, that's just like their godly power. They can invoke their own chorus. I don't know how true that is. I read that in the comments of one of the songs or one of my other videos. But yeah, so I like that like little aspect of it because I hear his chorus in the background. And I like this dude. This dude has some like vocal range. Cause like the way he hit that, like the more raspier notes in that lower register, and then he goes like, he can go like high. I like his vocal range.
Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer it.
Yeah,
Here in the roots of this flower, there lies such a power to take her on. You must consume and digest it, then you'll manifest a being of your creation. All you need's imagination, though it's only for a moment. You've beaten your opponent. And I call this route Holy Moly. Wouldn't you like?
He got a real like Austin Powers vibe to him. I don't know if that's like just because like it sounds like it's a British dude, but like. And it's kind of like aesthetic, kind of. It gives you like a young Austin Powers kind of vibe.
Taste of the power, wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer it. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic.
I like the way hard he hitting them notes in there. I like that.
Hermes, thank you. Don't thank me, friend. You very well may die. Good luck.
I like that, man. I feel like that
a
one.
taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words?
Yeah, it was
Deep in the
definitely
night,
shorter.
the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned.
I like that one. It was shorter. It was more. It's like one of those like kind of like filler introducing a character songs, like to bring in Hermes, let everybody know that he's on Odysseus' side for whatever reason. They don't really say why he's there or like what made him decide to help Odysseus, but he's there. Like I don't know. I feel like there's some detail missing. Like, and I was told there's some songs that like the animatics cut it short. I'm wondering if this is one of them. Y'all let me know down in the comments. But like, yeah, it felt like there should have been more to that. Like, there's no really. He just like shows up. He's like, I'm gonna help you, and he helps him. It doesn't really like. There's no why or anything. But overall, I like this song. It was simple. Like I like the whoever does the voice for Hermes. I like his vocal register because he could hit like those lower, more like raspy notes, and then he could go high with it. I love that. Just like his kind of like playful, kind of charismatic style. Very much a counter to like Cersei, who had a similar kind of thing going on. So let's get into the next one. Done for.
really sorry that I asked this, but I hope that I've been misinformed. I sent out some scouts to take a look around through here, and they wound up at your doors. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome, so I must ask just to be sure. Did you do something to them?
Who, me? All I did was reveal their true form.
You turned them into pigs.
I don't know who you are nor why you're here, but let me make this one thing clear. I've got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. If you make
like I'm the animatics. I'm noticing like sometimes like you don't think about the influence of the animatics and you feel like you just listen to the music. This Cersei seems very different from the Cersei from the last animatic. She seems a lot more, I don't know, maybe it's because like Odysseus showed up and she's just in a more serious protective mode of her, like, you know, her people. You know, like she said, she's got people to protect. But like, this seems like a lot less playful, charismatic, just like angry version of Cersei than the one from the other animatic. And I don't know if that's just a change in the style or just a different, like, just mood because of like Odysseus just showing up like that. But yeah, like the animatic does like it does influence you more than you would probably realize.
nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you and you're done for. Why you better run, or soon you will be done for.
I don't mean to tip your scale, but you will fail at placing any spells on me. I just ate a flower, one that claims your power, so you better cower now and flee.
You must be a liar, mortals can't acquire money without dire consequence.
Then I must be a god like you, cause I got this root from the ground with my bare hands.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Okay, fine, yes, but regardless.
I like that. Like she instantly is like, yeah, you got them Hermes, didn't you? Yeah, but you know, whatever. I still got it. But like, I love that little back and forth right there. Like how like it seems like he just comes off completely like I love like with Odysseus' character. It seems like no matter what happens to him, when he needs to get in like to that certain mode and be like, he still got that warrior of the mind in him, you know. And when he needs to be that. No matter how down he just was, like, you know, like 2 songs ago, he was sitting on the beach and he looked completely defeated. But like to come and rescue his men, he, you know, he could turn that back on. And I feel like that just back and forth, it gave like a good feeling that like he still got that in him, you know. I like that.
With my bare hands.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Okay, fine, yes, but regardless. You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I've got people to protect, friends I can't neglect, so now there is no turning back.
I like that. I like that. That like they both that like gives me that, oh, we're gonna find common ground, you know. The way they said that at the same time, and it's like we're both just trying to look out for our people. That's a very like, oh, we can find common ground type thing.
You've made your one wrong move, now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done for. Not even a spell saves you, cause you're done for. Oh, you better run, or soon you will be done for. You've lost.
My nymphs are like my daughters, I protect them at all costs. The last time we let strangers live, we faced a heavy loss. You've given me no reason to bestow you with my trust, but everyone's true colors are revealed in acts of lust.
I'm not sure I follow.
The man said, I don't care about them. I don't care about them. Just give me my folks so I can go home to my wife. He said, I'm not even, hey, look, that's one thing I love about this. That's one thing that has never faltered. This man ain't never really cared about no other woman but his wife. He said, I don't follow. She's like, hey, I'm going to give you some cheeks to spend my life. And I'm going to give you some cheeks to leave my you know, my nymphs alone. And he's just like, what you getting at? I like that.
Acts of lust.
I'm not sure I follow.
There are are other ways of persuasion. There are other modes of control. There are other means of deceit. There are other roads to the soul.
There are other ways. Is he going? Oh no, no, he ain't gonna. You better not cheat on Penelope. Is he going with Cersei? So spicy. Oh, no, he ain't. Oh man, I would be so disappointed. I would be so if I said what I just said.
There are other ways of persuasion. There are other.
Okay, so we back to like I'm looking at the animators' names now. Like we back to Gigi. This is charismatic Cersei. This is more charismatic. This is pink Cersei. This is pink Cersei. I like this.
Modes of control. There are other means of deceit. There are other roads to the soul. There are other actions of passion. You have so much left to learn.
She let that hair down. She let that hair down.
Want to save your men from the fire. Show me that you're willing to burn.
Ain't this the same reason his men got turned into pigs? Like the whole thing was like you revealed their true form, right? Like, so is this how they like? Is she gonna try to let him hit it and it's gonna make him turn into a pig too?
Who's to say with all mistakes I've made?
Don't be afraid.
Be the last mistakes I ever made.
Don't break when there is so much power, but there's no puppet here.
I like that. I like it because the spin on. I got all the power and I'm the puppet. I don't play on the puppeteer. There's so much power, but there's no puppet here. Like you ain't puppeting him, but it seemed like it is, and because he said, "Who's to say with all the mistakes I already made?" It like, hey, what's one more mistake on the list with all the mistakes that I made? Go on, get these cheeks. I want to be mad at him, but
This is the price we pay. There is the line.
hold on. Did she say there is that line? Hold up. Did she say
This
there
is
is
the price we pay. There is the line. Never enough, so much power.
Oh, she about to stab him. Great callback to the just a man line. And again, when does a man become a monster? Very different context than it's been used in before, like with the baby. This is a very, like, I'm just a man in the sense that I'm just a man. I got needs and I'm a weak man. And like I said, there's no greater weakness to a man than a woman. But on the other side, it's that I'm just a man. When does a man become a monster? How many heinous acts do I have to commit before I'm a monster? And this would be another heinous act on the list. And this will push me closer to being that monster. I love the double meaning of just right here. Like, I love how they find different ways to make just a man mean different stuff, but still call back to the original meaning. She about to stab him in his back.
So much power, but there's no puppet here.
I can't.
Penelope, y'all hear it in the background? Y'all hear it in the background? That.
I can't. Back at home, my wife waits for me.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
my everything.
Hell yeah.
Penelope.
That's what I'm
She's
talking about.
All my power.
That's
But
man.
it's been 12 long years. Oh, 12 long years since I have seen my wife. And now the god of tides is out to end my life.
I love this. It's there's a purity in this. Out of all the stuff, man, all the mistakes, like he said, all the mistakes he made, this man still everything is for his wife. So it's like I can't even see another woman. And this woman throws herself at him, and like instead of giving in to the lust, it's almost like he's like using this as like a therapy session to just it's been God, when he said it's been 12 long years, like I was thinking like he ain't had no cheeks in 12 long years, but that ain't where his mind at. It's like if you're gonna give me some kind of release, I just need somebody to vent to. And like he just like venting his problems. I love that. There's something about that just warms my heart. Hey man, Odysseus can do no wrong in my eyes after this. I'm sure he's gonna do plenty of wrong, but this is like such a huge like positive shot to his character for me. I love this aspect of this.
So I beg you, Circe, grant us mercy and let us puppets leave.
I love that.
Poseidon, eh? There might be a way to evade him. There might be a way to get home. Though this other way's very dangerous, it might be your one final hope. I know of a brilliant prophet. Problem is this prophet is dead. I can't get you home, but I'll get you to the underworld instead. I'll release your men and I'll get you to the underworld instead.
Wait, you're helping us?
There are many ways of persuasion. There are many modes of control. Maybe showing one act of kindness leads to kinder souls down the road. I remember actions of passion. I have been in love once before. Maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer no more.
I love this. Like, I love how like the purity of like his love from his wife has like given her like a new found faith in like men and the possibility of just like she said, maybe the world will need a puppeteer. One day the world will need a puppeteer no more. Like it's like renewed her faith. Like maybe one day like there'll be enough men like this that I won't need to protect, my girls. I won't need to be the puppeteer. Like I love that. Like the love gave. Like I love that, man. That just that touches me. Right, it's so warm feeling.
Maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer.
So much power, but there's no puppet here. No salvation puppeteer, no salvation puppeteer, yeah.
I love that. I love every
Willing to
I love every part of it.
Who's to say when our mistakes have been?
To be afraid.
Be the last mistakes I hit.
I love that, man. That was so like heartwarming and needed after the brutalness of like the last saga. Like just like his love, like that reminder of like what he's like trying to get home to and how strong his conviction and his love is for his wife and how that got him through this situation. That was amazing. I love that. The themes that they like, the way they managed to jump from one theme to another and like connect them and make them relevant. I love all of that, man. This has been a very heartwarming saga. I didn't know what to expect because all I knew about Cersei was that she was a witch. But yeah, this was not what I expected, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. That's what I think, y'all. Let me know how y'all felt about it down in the comments below. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. I'm gonna leave a link to that original. Make sure y'all already been running it up, but just keep doing that. See ya.